Hello, welcome all of you here once again, but now this time keeping 2026 examinations into consideration and yes, keeping the basics and foundation questions also into consideration. Today we'll be starting everything from scratch for 2026 SSC examinations, and yes, those who are appearing in 2025, this is for you too because we'll be picking that data because I hope you know this. SSC usually picks vocabulary from its previous year database, if I be honest. So vocabulary will be revision for you, and typically, commonly, SSC asks such questions. Let me give you a quick overview of all the sections asked in examinations. So without any delay, we go ahead, keeping tier 1 and tier 2 both. Let's practice some questions. We'll be discussing error detection, we'll be discussing sentence improvement, we'll be discussing fillers, sentence completion, voice, narration, RC, if time allows, cloze test. On the very first day, let me tell you what a cloze test is. We are given a passage with 5 fillers left blank. I'll show you. And now we are given options. We have to pick the most appropriate one as per the grammar, vocabulary, and context and satisfy that filler out there. So there are 5 fillers in just one paragraph. Sentence rearrangements, random questions given to us, sentences to be precise, in a different order, in a jumbled order. We have to make them coherent. They should match the flow, the way things go ahead. Then vocabulary comes into existence, keeping antonyms, synonyms, one words, idiom phrases, and spell check. You have a look, we start. I repeat, error detection, sentence improvement, fillers, voice, narration, apart from that RC, cloze test, parajumbles, sentence rearrangements, and vocabulary, particularly antonyms, synonyms, idiom phrases, one words, spell check. Let's start with the first one, error detection. Waiting for responses from your side, and I go ahead then. Shikha. I'll answer all. I'll explain all. You have a look first. Great presence of mind, Shikha. Welcome, Shivani. Radhe Radhe. And what about the last one? And third one is also left. And what about the third one? No. I explain all in 30 seconds. Okay. See, the team of players are players is not the main subject here. Okay. If anybody is new and watching me here, remember I'm starting the foundation for 2026 also. So I'll be emphasizing the basics also. Don't assume like so low the standard of the class is. No, we are starting, so starting from scratch, explaining everything from the basics. That's why the team of players is not the subject here. The subject is team, which is a collective noun, by default is singular. Yes, it is divided also, then it becomes plural, which is not the case here. The team of players is confident of winning the trophy. Mathematically, it seems like he as well as his friends, so there should be many people, were present. No, was present. Why? But there were many people. There are some words in English, SVA, subject verb agreement, with, together with, along with, no less than, in addition to, like, besides, and not, rather than, as well as, they follow the first term. So he was present. Doesn't matter what the second term is. The teacher said that, Shikha, honesty is a different concept, integrity is a different concept, and for two things, we use a plural verb. Yes, that will be a mistake, the key to success, but that's the blunder, because honesty and integrity cannot be the same. Welcome, Divyanshi. Okay, each of the students, I was supposed to explain something here. Each of them each of them was. Now, on the very first day, let me say this, submit there. On the internet, it's quite common to use they for indefinite pronouns. Remember, this is for you. Formal English. Google won't answer this, and somebody new watching this, don't judge me, please. We have two sorts of English, British English, American English. British English that we got from the Britishers, considered formal, allowed in Supreme Court petitions and all, formal. American English we see 24/7 on the internet, Meta, Instagram, Facebook, Google, they are all American based companies. So that may prefer they for indefinite pronouns, someone, they, each, they, on Instagram and such. In examinations, you are appearing in an examination, be it SSC, bank, or say CDS or anything such, they allow a singular pronoun. That's a blunder. But on the very first day, just let me explain. Each of them was instructed not for their, for his instructions. Remember that. Not allowed in formal examinations, in competitive examinations. And the last one, hardly had is correct. We'll study in adverbs. Hardly, barely, scarcely. These are adverbs. And basically adverbs modify verbs. Either the helping verbs or the auxiliary verbs. In English, this is called inversion. And one of the common words in English, hardly, takes its pairing with when. So this is all correct. Hardly had he reached the station when the train departed is all correct. Doubts, objections, welcome. That was error detection. We need to find the fraction in which there is an error. Now it's sentence improvement. You have to pick the most appropriate choice for that. For the underlined fraction. should not highlight will here, just effect should be highlighted. Okay. She has lived here since and for. Common errors in examinations. Since is used for starting point of time when the action started, since 1995, since Monday, since June, since 2005. For duration of time like 5 years, 2 hours, we use for. So not since, for. Okay, that's quite common in the native tongue. If he will invite me, I will go there. Whenever he will come, I will talk to him. Trust me, everyone. Those who know, okay, revision for you. Those who don't, conditional clauses can never, ever, ever be in future. The sentence showing condition can never, ever, ever be in future. The result can be in future, that has to be present and definite. So there are three conditional clauses. If you work hard, you will succeed. If you worked hard, you would succeed. If you had worked hard, you would have succeeded. Present indefinite, future indefinite, past indefinite, would, past perfect, would have. So future conditional clause, impossible. Frequently asked in examinations. If he invites me, I will. Nothing such. There are two verbs, deny and refuse. Both somehow mean the same, but deny takes an ing. This is also common. Refuse takes an infinitive. He denied helping me in my project. Deny takes an ing. Or he refused to help me in my project. Now the children enjoyed during their picnic. The difference is enjoy is a transitive verb. Those who do not know, no problem. We will study so. Enjoy takes an object. If I enjoyed, what did I enjoy? I enjoyed the party. I enjoyed the function. I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed the scenery. Otherwise, a reflexive pronoun is needed. I enjoyed myself, he enjoyed himself, she enjoyed herself. So a reflexive pronoun is mandatory, one of the common errors out there in examinations. And that homonym and homonym paronym one. Affect and effect, quite common. Affect is a verb in English. Effect basically is a noun. Models take verbs, not nouns. The new policy will affect the entire economy. Doubts welcome. Error detection, sentence improvement, now fillers. Welcome Nitesh, good evening brother. Great. The first answer is correct. Second answer is correct. Great. Ankit. Third is also correct. Nitish. No, Shivani. Have a look at the third one. The fourth one is also correct. Fifth one is also correct. Seventh is also correct. No, Ankit. 7 p.m. No, no, no. Okay, waiting for the answers for that one. The train will arrive blank space sharp. Nitish, exactly. Yes. Eighth one. Waiting for the answers for the eighth one. She's very hardworking. She will leave no stone. Hello. Waiting for your responses. Shivani done. What about this? She is very hardworking. She will leave no stone. Welcome, Shivoham. Har Har Mahadev. Okay, considering Shikha's answer, let me explain all these. You can have 30 more seconds to have a look. I explain that. Okay, If you had started the same conditional clause, that was the first conditional, present indefinite, future indefinite. We have the second conditional, past indefinite and would also. We have the third conditional, past perfect and would have also. If you had started third conditional, had and third form here, you would have whatever the verb is, third form, the train. Would catch, second conditional. Will catch, first conditional. Catch, no conditional or zero conditional. But would have caught, at least you can touch have here in the past, would already V2. And third form there also. The most appropriate one. The patient died, the doctor could reach him. If the doctor reaches, then there's a possibility he might save him. So the only option choice, not after, illogical. When the doctor could reach, it's showing that possibility. Before I could reach there, the train had departed, something such. She's not only intelligent, you have an adjective here, she is intelligent. She is, there should be another adjective here. And VING called present participle behaves as an adjective. That's a past participle, will mean something different. We'll discuss in the non-finite section of verbs. But she is intelligent, she is charm. B doesn't take a V1. B, this auxiliary is MR was word, doesn't take an SES, either ING for the present tone or third form for the passive tone. She's charming, she's attractive, she's intelligent. Adjectives must be there. Adjective, third form, ING, past participle, present participle. The manager was so impressed by her work that he offered her a permanent blank space. Of course, so easy, obviously. Sir, why not? Okay, manager won't be giving him a person, employer or employee. These are the people. One who gives jobs, the one who receives jobs. All of us know my father is a government, not employer. Maybe he gives jobs, but my father is working in this and that office. He is a government employee. So employee is the one who receives. Employer is the one who gives. Fine, but he won't be getting a person. He'll be getting a job, I think. Sir, why not employment? Employment is an uncountable noun, is not a countable one, so that should not be considered with the help of that article over there. That's, I repeat, an uncountable noun. That's why employment is not the correct answer. Offered him a job is the only possibility. He's so proud that he mentioned them in every conversation. He mentions his achievements in every conversation. In every conversation, he's proud. He must be mentioning. Rarely is a negative. No, he doesn't. Never negative. Seldom is negative. The only positive one out there. The match was cancelled because, fine, heavy rain. Because is a conjunction, it takes a whole sentence. Although indicates contrast, despite indicates contrast, you are mentioning the reason. The match was cancelled. Why? Because of heavy rain. But we need a preposition here because we don't have a complete sentence. We have just an object over there, and that's the preposition figure, due to. Because of, due to, owing to, that way. The train will arrive, blank space. For fixed time, we use at, on, in for time, at for specific hours like HH, MM, 7:30, 8:15, 9:51, 11:37 and such. However, on for Ankit, days and dates, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Saturday, on 1st of January, on 3rd of March, on 15th of December, on 13th of August, etc. So at 7 p.m. sharp. She is very hardworking. Now SSC sometimes asks idioms in fillers, and we can't change idioms. We can't obviously change idioms. They are supposed to be fixed ones. So that's an idiom, leave no stone unturned. That means try every way possible. Leave nothing. You can't blame him or her that you didn't do this. She did everything she could. She is very hardworking. She leaves nothing that is left. Everything. And the minister gave a long speech, but it wasn't relevant. However, This is correct and so is this. On the very first day, let's pick the easy peasy choice. Will replace the ambiguity. He gave a long speech, but it wasn't related to the issue. Doubts welcome. Next, some free marks in SSC examinations till today, voice and narration questions. In voice, just transform the subject, object, and the passive tone of the verb with a be plus V3. We'll discuss narration then. Dilip, exactly. Leave no stone unturned. Make all possible efforts. Yep. Good evening, Vaishnavi. Welcome. Okay, done from almost all of you here. If yes, I explain in 30 seconds. Obviously, Dilip, I keep on saying that. However, please don't take me wrong. I won't say for each and every question, but in between I do say, yep, Shikha, that was correct. Shivani, absolutely. Vaishnavi, yes. And I did say that. Dilip, yes, exactly. Leave no stone unturned, make all possible efforts. Why? Because many students watch the class later also, and it seems interruption for them. That's why. But I do keep on appreciating all of you for your efforts. Heartily, trust me. Thank you. Thanks to you too. Okay, quite easy on the very first day, but SSC has asked such a number of times. Children are painting the wall. Subject, verb, present continuous, the tense, object. New subject, wall. Has is not there. Is being painted seems good to me because the wall is the new subject which is singular, so be not are for the plural subject. Now the subject is singular, so singular here. Ing here, third form of the main verb, done should be the answer. What about the others? The given statement is not in past tense. Is painted but ing missing. She will complete the project next week. The project will be completed by her next week. Seems good to me. Will complete, will be completed. Project, new subject, by her, new object, done. Project was, but that's future. Is, but that's future. Has, that's future. They have delivered the package, present perfect tense. So the package, but the new subject is singular, so it should be has. Is, but that's have here. Was, but that's have. Has, okay. Is, no, that's have over here. here. Delivered third form B plus V3 by them, no problem. In none of the options we have that, no objection. Teacher is checking the answer sheets. New object, teacher, new subjects, answer sheets is checking the auxiliary form for you or the verb phrase for you. The answer sheets are checked, seems good, but this ing is missing in the first one. Have, it's not perfect tense, that's present continuous. Are being checked, seems good to me. Why were? That was present tense. They had built past perfect. Okay, the bridge before the monsoon started. So the bridge is, but that was past perfect. The bridge was, but that's past perfect. The bridge had been built, seems good. The bridge was being, there is no ing there. Doubts, welcome. Some narration in the same way. For narration, we keep on some norms, like we have to insert the conjunction that in those assertive sentences. The theme has to be assertive in the interrogative statements also. Great response from everyone here. Done, everyone. Great, explaining in 30 seconds. If anybody is new here, can have a look again. Sure, Shikha, no problem. Done. Okay. He said, I am reading a novel. The sentence or the situation belongs to past, so we can transform this in past. He says, why? The original sentence is he said. We can't change the reporting verb. He said that, he said that, he said that, he, for sure, he said that, so he, not is. Am reading, was reading, why? Perfect tense. The same tense out there. Present continuous, past continuous. She said to me, please, that means she's requesting. So she asked me, no. Told me, no. Pleaded, okay, but request is a better choice. She requested me to help her with the project. The teacher said, Earth revolves around the sun. Teacher said that the earth revolved. Obviously, we transform present tense into past, but universal truth, fact, and figures need not be changed. The earth still revolves around the sun. The rotation hasn't been changed. So that's a universal truth. That's a fact. Figure remains no change. The teacher said that earth still revolves around the sun. No need to change this. The teacher told that they told whom there should be the object out here. We don't have the object. We have a better choice. And he said, I will visit you tomorrow. Tomorrow must be the next day. Tomorrow not possible. Tomorrow not possible. He said that he would. Okay, will becomes would. He visited. Why? What about this will in the past? And he said, I bought a new dress. Past indefinite becomes past perfect. He said that, or she said that she had bought, not bad. How? Buys. Will, but that's not there in the actual sentence. No ing in the actual sentence. Past indefinite becomes past perfect. Perfect, I think. I hope narration clear, voice clear, fillers clear, sentence improvement clear, error detection clear. Now heading on to some comprehension part. Here's a close test. Have a look, grab the theme, you go ahead, the tone, the flow of the passage, and we will pick options accordingly. Thank you so much for the appreciation, hey dear. Thank you, honestly. Okay, this is so easy as per the options, because on the very first day I won't be showing you difficult passages, but such passages become difficult, and when they become difficult, it's so hard. I'll show you in the upcoming sessions, not today, because they need grammar, they need vocabulary, they need context and understanding also. So they are so difficult when they are difficult. Okay, done. Let's have the options. Just try to fit the most appropriate one as per the flow of the passage, as per the story, because that's a story you have gone through. Yes. First, done. Second, done. Third, done. Dilip, for the fourth one, hey dear, Have a look again. We have a better choice. Oh, Ankit, Shivani, have a look at the fourth one again. Done. Okay, let me explain. That's so easy to grab how we answer. Closed tests are so difficult sometimes because sometimes the vocabulary here is not easy. We come across words we do not know the meaning of, and sometimes we are not sure what should be the correct tone there. Should that be a positive word, a negative word, indecisive? Honestly, that's so easy. Let's pick it up. In a small village, there was a farmer who was blank space. I don't know, he may be careless, he may be sincere, he may be lazy, he may be, I don't care. Let me check the whole passage. He used to wake up early in the morning. That's a positive sign. He used to work late until night. That's a positive sign. I won't say indifferent, that he doesn't care. I won't say someone who wakes up early and works late until night, lazy or careless. Should be a positive word. Honest, sincere, hardworking, such. One day he blank spaced that his crops were not growing well. He ignored, but one day he did that. So how would he ignore? If he had ignored, we wouldn't be writing such a sentence. Realize something. That day I shouted at him. I shouldn't have shouted at him. I realize now, realization is for something that was done, but now you come to know, but crops are growing or not growing, that's not the realization. He thought we think about something in our imagination and such. Crops are growing, not growing, that's the real case out there. He noticed the most appropriate one. Feeling blank space, and when your crops are not growing, what would you feel? Delighted, happy? Nope. Pleased, happy, motivated, the only negative choice here. Feeling sad, discouraged, not motivated, he decided to seek advice from an experienced farmer in the next village. He advised him to blank space better quality seeds. I think you remember this line. As you sow, SOW, so shall you reap. Whatever we do, we get the results of the same. And that's the idiomatic usage here. But in real, so is to, what should I say? That's the appropriate word for seeds. Whatever seeds you put out there in the crop, those trees you'll be reaping. That crop you'll be reaping. So is the most appropriate word for seeds. Rest are fine plant, but we don't plant seeds. If we buy, that's not the actual intention. You can buy, but you're putting them in your pocket or at home. That's not the intention. You have to sow them, better quality seeds, and take care of the soil. He followed the advice, and soon his crops began to grow poorly, but now the tone is positive. Soon his crops begin to grow abundantly, pretty much. Okay, why slowly or weakly or such negative words out there? time remaining is 3 minutes. Let me just show you some vocabulary words. We will discuss the rest of those tomorrow. All the very, very best. Hey dear, whatever your name is, CGL 2025 for your CHSL examination. All the best from my side. Blessings and prayers for you. Go give your best. Have a smile. You can win the world. All the best. Okay. We'll discuss these tomorrow, no problem. Since the time is up and I have another class at 6. Dilip, honestly great responses from your side. You deserve the appreciation. Thank you. Would love to see you in the upcoming sessions. Okay, don't answer those. Time is up. Let me finish things now. Yes. Benevolent. Helping someone. Can't be hostile like an enemy. Can't be cruel. Can't be dangerous. Can be kind. Ephemeral. Lasting for a very short time. Temporary. Ephemeral. Evanescent. Fleeting. Transitory. Momentary. Lasting for a very short time. Permanent will be opposite. Eternal will be opposite. Endless will be opposite. So brief. I don't have time. Explain to me in brief. Short. Meticulous. Full details about something. Detailed. Why careless? Negative. Indifferent. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Why rash? In detail. Affluent. Money is flowing. Wealthy, not poor or who needs or in a miserable situation. Lethargic is lazy, and the one who is lazy shouldn't be energetic. Synonyms can be sluggish, slow, weak, languid, not excited or quick. Okay, we'll be resuming from the same slide. Thanks everyone for being here, for your kind presence. Finishing things now. Bye bye, take care, be safe. Before I finish, one can download the app and take classes there also. You can download the PDF of this session from your app itself. Go to your courses section and you see the YouTube PDF option for this class too. Yes, the YouTube classes have their PDFs on the app. One can download. Thank you so much for being here. Bye bye. Take care. Be safe. And yes, before I finish, let me show you 2 new batches have started for the foundation course and SSC CGL tier 2. What? There's an error. Okay, thank God. Yes, one can grab flat 57% off on SSC test subscriptions, batches, or the super elite, in which you get access to everything in the SSC stream at once. That means the current batches or courses, the upcoming batches that will start, the mock tests, video lectures, notes, and everything out there. Can use the code FEST before you grab a subscription. And yes, I was talking about these two new courses which are starting. One for the CGL. What is happening? Maybe some error at the network's side. Okay, I finished things off. See you pretty soon. Thanks everyone for being here. Yes, the CGL Tier 2 crash course, revision and practice, English medium, CGL 2026, the complete foundation course 3.0, English medium, Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you Shivoham, Shivani, Vaishnavi, Nitish, Ankish, Ankit, Divyanshi, and all of you here. You too, have a nice day. Take care. Be